long week for her last week. Couldn't put away that penalty, but the side couldn't get the 3 points. But a new day and a new starting 11. Emily Husband makes 2 changes to the starting 11 that lost to City last weekend. Peter Trimmis gets her first start since returning from the Under-20s Asian Cup. Paige Haywood starts in the midfield this evening, and top goal scorer Ergemar starts on the bench alongside fellow forward Annalise Rasmussen. As we take a look at Western United starting 11 this evening, Kat Smith is forced to make 2 changes to the 11, with American forward Hannah Keane unavailable with a ruptured patella tendon. And forward Carly Johnson gets her first start under Kat Smith, and since November. And with Catherine Zimmerman unavailable for personal reasons, Kiwa Hieda comes onto the starting 11 this evening. And some attacking changes for Kat Smith's side, and they've had some disruptions as of late, with Chloe Lagazzo being unavailable. And now Hannah Keane as well. Really difficult. And there is Emily Husband, first year coaching this Central Coast Mariners side, first year for her being the coach in the Liberty A-League competition, and hasn't it been a fantastic season for her, getting the side to make the finals, being really competitive when a lot of people would have had some low expectations for this team. It's been a really great season for them. And then Kat Smith on the other side, started the season, as Western Sydney Wanderers head coach, and then 9 days out was let go. Made her way to Western United after Mark Torcaso left, and now will be coaching her side in the finals. What a turn of events for Kat Smith. It's fantastic to see 2 female coaches in the competition doing really well. And our referee this evening will be Rebecca Durkow, very experienced referee in this competition. Hopefully for her, not too much needs to be done. A calm game. There is all about Grace Smart, one of the new signings for Western United this season, has played every single minute of every game so far, and if she completes the 90 minutes, she will have done that as well, alongside her centre-back partner in Alana Cern as well. Fantastic addition Grace Mara has been. There you see young Peter Trimmis, really fantastic, one of those promising players that you look to in this competition and see the future. Cern, I was mentioning about her playing every minute of every game so far this season, but not too far away from getting this round 22 fixture going. 2 sides who certainly want to finish the regular home and away season with the all-important 3 points. Western United sitting in 3rd, Central Coast Mariners sitting in 4th. Not too long before we get going. We are underway. Carly Johnson gets Western United going. There is Alana Cern. Now Ma, just going to send it forward. Tried to play it through to Carly Johnson, but that ball was knocked away by Karen Bassis. In here for Western United. Blanich losing ball forward for Hieda, who's not able to trap it. Warded low, playing it back to the keeper, and keeper this evening is Sarah Langman. Macy Dumont on the bench once again. Carly Johnson would want to make an impact, hasn't started under Kat Smith. Obviously had a little bit of a tricky period with being injured. It was in really good form to start the season, and then that injury sort of derailed it. It's good to see her back in the starting lineup, but obviously for Western United, a massive loss in Hannah Keane, unavailable for the rest of the season, and who knows how long she'll be out with that ruptured patella tendon. But it is the Mariners coming down the wing, ball played through the middle. Kai Simon tried to play it quickly for Bianca Garlich, but not able to be on the same page there. But a really, that's just a quick bit of thinking there from Kaya. So Dallas State has been the backup keeper at the start, the middle portion of the season. It's been up and down. She started the season in goals, then Hillary Beale came Bryson was the keeper, and then Hilary Beale went back to the United States, and now Mr. Dallas Day has secured that #1 goalkeeping spot as he ate up, flicks it forward. Just a little bit too much on that pass for Johnson. Not able to come away with it. Taranto, 50th game for Taranto this evening. Started her career with Melbourne Victory and has found a home at Western United. So congratulations to her on her 50th game. Adawea can't get it through. Picked off by Taranto. Ma in support, just clears it away. So it'll be a throw in down this right-hand side for Faye Bryson. Knocked back. Karambassis playing it to Haywood. Now Wardlow. Annabelle Martin. Vani Bukash didn't interrupt her path, and Alana Cern just taking a little bit of time on the ball, manages to get away. Papadopoulos. Now Amy Medwin. Back to Papadopoulos. Sends it inside, but can't return it back to Amy Medwin. So picked off by Paige Haywood. Gomez. Bryson. And all the way back to Sarah Langman. The Mariners. Just a ball sent forward, really. It was a clear target. So stayed down this end for the Mariners. The Central Coast Mariners have been the second best defence in this competition throughout the season. Only conceded 23 goals. The only team that's better is Sydney FC, who have been absolutely unbreakable throughout the run of the season. But for the Mariners, first year back in the competition, to be so good defensively, be really difficult to beat, and really impressive. Haywood now through the middle. Garlich slipping it through for Badawea. Got some options in the middle. Kai Simon's got her hands up. Badawea cuts back outside. Really nicely done. Sends across. Couldn't get the contact in the box, but able to reset. Now Bryson just sends it in. And there is Kai Simon headering on goal, but can't get the finish. And a follow-up effort. That was a really nice portion of play by the Central Coast Mariners. Kai Simon with that shot on goal. Take a look at Rolla Badawea, did really nicely to beat Grace Smart. And then they recycled the ball. Faye Bryson, good delivery. Kai Simon, I think Dallas Day had a little bit to do with it, just to knock it back onto the post, but really nicely done by the Mariners early on. And Annabelle Martin with the delivery. High ball to the back post. Waterloo sends it across. And there was Bianca Garlich with the attempt, but there was Alyssa Dallas Day to secure it. But really good few moments there for the Central Coast Mariners, but needs to be alert defensively. Carly Johnson, that goes through her legs. That's what they need to be alert of. Western United, take a look at that. Was a fantastic ball from Annabelle Martin, and Garlich couldn't get the follow-up effort, but Desmond Waterloo did really nicely to bring it back across. But now play continues. Glanish not able to get a toe to wet, so Garlich slipping it through. There is Kai Simon, and knocked away by Papadopoulos, but not far enough yet. Force the other side for Trimis, and not able to keep it in play, but it will go out for a corner. Trimis just couldn't keep that one in play, but a really dangerous player. Needs to be alert of her movements, can make anything happen. And just waiting for this ball to be played in. Looks like it will be Annabelle Martin once again. Can she get a repeat of the first effort? That ball is certainly spinning across and just bounced across the face of goal, but there was no one to get a boot to it. Annabelle Martin, with her deliveries, have been really good in this early part of the game. Lots of bend on it, and it just bounced. And if any Central Coast Mariners player was there to get a boot to it, a head to it, it certainly would have been 1-0. Really great ball. It just went across the face of goal, and there was nobody really reading it from Western United. Kat Smith will just want to change a few things defensively. Everybody needs to wake up for Western United in those periods of time. Ma knocking it forward, Hieda. Now Prakash gets forced to the ground and awarded a free kick. Will be Anderson. Just going to try to play it forward for Amy Medwin, who was making a run off the ball, but that pass was a little bit too far on the inside. Savitsky. Now to Hieda. Medwin calling for it. Now does play it out there, Hieda, but just forced her a little bit too wide. Back to Hieda. Nicely done. Papadopoulos sends that ball in, but that cross was straight at Langman and not what you're after. Nice little bit of play on that side of the field for Western United, but that cross into the box needs to be a lot better. Prakash able to stop it, but gets to the second effort. Taranto, Vlanic, back to Ma, back to Vlanic. Trying to nutmeg Bryson, but coming the other way now was Bianca Garlich. Able to get away from Taranto, and she was fouled, so we'll see the first yellow card of the evening. And it looks like it will go to Alyssa Taranto. Just pulling Bianca Garlich back, and there you can see Melissa Taranto. And then Alana Cern with the check as well. So we'll just have a look to see who that yellow card was officially for. It may have actually been for Alana Cern, not Melissa Taranto with the initial pull. It was Alana Cern. So Alana Cern with the first yellow card of the evening. Ball played out to Trimis. Badawea, now Bryson, back to Badawea. Able to stop, spins away, and that cross off the legs of Papadopoulos. So it'll be another corner from the opposite side this time. Badawea has been really prominent early on in this contest. Happy to take on a defender. Just make life difficult. Annabelle Martin once again from the opposite side, third corner of the evening. High ball to the back post. Waterloo sends it back across. Badawea brings it down. Still Badawea. And it will be a goal kick. So that follow-up effort just going well wide of goal. It was a nice ball into the far post. Waterloo did well to send that ball across. And then Badawea nicely brought down and just closed out in time by Carly Johnson. Just a really nice bit of skill from the centre forward. But just couldn't get that effort on target. Ball down the line once again, asking a lot of Carly Johnson, and able to shrug off the defender. Still Carly Johnson continues her run. Prakash falling down off the ball. Still Johnson, and Faye Bryson was certainly crowding her, and free kick has been awarded. was good persistence there from Carly Johnson. Didn't look like she had the advantage, but she just continued her run and then just got forced the foul from Faye Bryson. I feel like AJ Wood may need to just take a few steps further away from the ball. Very, very close. Here's TJ Vlanich. Carly Johnson standing over the ball for Western United. Got some options in the middle. Can they find someone? Johnson can't get that past Bryson, and it goes back on goal. Very lucky moments there for the Central Coast Mariners. Faye Bryson just swung at the ball and almost found that in the back of her own net. As we take a look at that, I don't know what happened there with Faye Bryson. She certainly had time to be composed and just swung at the ball and just sliced it. As you see some of those Western United fans enjoying that almost being the first goal of the game. Vlanich now with the corner. High looping ball. Langman punches it away. Ma at it now. Not able to be brought down by anybody just yet. Now the Mariners do. Badawia just sends it across and forward into the path of Kai Simon, and that ball has found her even through the traffic. Still Kai Simon sending it back across. Annabelle Martin not able to reach that ball. It was just a little bit too short in the end. Now Hieda needs to hold up the ball and wait for some teammates in support, and was absolutely crowded out by those yellow shirts. Very back and forth this contest. Badawia. Nice play back into the path of Karambassis. Now Trimis, and just couldn't keep that ball under control, but it may just come back through Annabelle Martin. Gomez. Pass in between Karambassis and Haywood, but immediately given back. Badawia able to turn away from Cern. Just sends the ball across. Dallas State quick off her line. Needed to be, because there was Peter Trimis making her way into the box, but Rolla Badawia very active early on in this contest. Vlanich. Savitsky. Uses Grace Ma, who cannot get that ball long. Closed out by Badawia. Her husband would be feeling very happy so far with her side's forward play. Had some great opportunities. Have limited Western United early on in this contest, but still all that matters, 0-0 between these two sides. Johnson needs to go and just plays it forward now. Hieda in a race with Waterloo, and Hieda just making it tricky for her and actually wins her side a throw-in. So that is really nicely done, and Tasman Waterloo not impressed with that at all. Asking referee Rebecca Durkow just to wake up, and may have got the right answer. Vlanich, high ball into the box. Langman needs to catch it. Does. Wants to go quickly, but that path was blocked by Prakash. Swinging it out to Trimis. And now it does find Garlich. Martin continuing her run. Still Annabelle Martin. May have to go back. Uses Peter Trimis, who's found a little pocket of space. Slipping that pass through for Kai Simon, not able to control it. Still, Mariners in possession. Long range effort, and well, wide and away from goal. Exactly what they're after there, Isabel Gomez. Under a lot of pressure, this Western United defence so far. Just need to calm things down, slow a little bit of the play. Every time the Mariners go forward, they just seem to go forward with a little bit too much ease. Prakash. Back to Ma. Dallowstate. Back to Ma once again. Lenich in support, just sends it down the line. There is Carly Johnson. Ball stayed in play. Karen Bassis. And a dangerous ball back to a keeper. Langman put under a lot of pressure. Just has to clear it away. Finds Faye Bryson, but will go out for a throw-in. So, need to act quickly here if you're Western United. That ball's played forward, but Carly Johnson didn't have the right path to actually receive it. Ma stops. Looks to be fouled, and she actually ends up fouling Gomez herself. Just take a look at that again. Smart just tangled her feet there and got herself in an awkward position. Mariners at the moment having the majority of possession. And you can certainly feel that in this contest. It does feel Western United on the back foot, just warming themselves into this game. But obviously a side that have had lots of changes in recent weeks. They're in such great form and unfortunately being hit with a bad run of injuries. Also Hannah Keane, Chloe Lagazzo, Adriana Taranto as well. For a side, but now the Mariners can go the other way. Simon not able to find Badawia, so knocked back to Dallowstate. Papadopoulos sends it inside. And coming away with his Garlich. Still Garlich continuing her run. Under pressure from Prakash. Really nice defensive hustle from Ivani Prakash. Needed to get a boot in there. The Garlich is certainly clear on goal. Take a look at that again. Nice run, and Ivani Prakash, as soon as she had a chance, just knocked that ball away. It will be a corner. See those classic sauce bottles. There's 4 bottles up there, and 4th corner for the Central Coast Mariners. What can she do once again? That ball whipped across. Still not cleared away just yet, Waterloo. And that does look like it's gone out of play. And it will be a goal kick. Take a look at that. Just coming off the knee and making it really hard for her to control. Serve forward. Gomez. Bring it out wide to Badawia. Once again, closely followed by Ma. Badawia, nice cross. Box, but forced a little bit further in than she would have liked. Bianca Garlich. Martin now out wide to Trimis. One-on-one with Medwin, and Kai Simon did get ahead to it, but couldn't get it on target. Really Trimis did nicely to get past Amy Medwin, and then that ball in. Maybe just slightly a little bit too high for Kai Simon to really direct it on goal, but those crosses in this contest by the Mariners have been good for the most part. Just having some fortunate luck at scoring at the moment. Dallowstate, Lenich, forward. Cern trying to play it through for Hieda. Under pressure is Karen Bassis. Still Karen Bassis under pressure, playing it back to Langman. She's just gonna get it out through Annabelle Martin, but immediately she's put under pressure. Need to find an outlet, and they may just have here the Central Coast Mariners. She may come back. Papadopoulos out to Medwin, and we'll go out for a throw-in. 21 minutes into this contest. Really good some good moments in this game, but maybe not as settled as either side would really like it. Too many instances of back and forth. Just a break in play here. So, it does look like Day has just gone down off the ball. So we'll give these players time to get a drink and see if there's any new messaging from their coaching staffs. If Day should be okay to continue. There is Catherine Larson, keeper on the bench, and she's unable to do so.
22.5 minutes.
Danish goalkeeper and was part of that World Cup squad that came to Australia and New Zealand. And hopefully it's nothing too serious for Dallas State. Good promising keeper. Was with Holdit in the MPL season in Victoria before joining Western United during this season. She was with them last year as well, but this year has been really great for her. Played the 7th game this season. Here's Kat Smith. Trying to avoid the camera, I think. It does look like Dallas Day is able to continue, so that's good news for Western United. So really good run of form. So it will be a throw-in to restart play. Fans certainly enjoying the game. Interesting that he's gone with that side of the ice cream sandwich to go for, but no judgments. Peter Trimmis now out to Faye Bryson. Off the legs of Taranto. Savitsky back to Taranto. Able to get away. Just going to send it forward, and that ball just had a little bit too much on it. Asking a lot of work from the forwards in Carly Johnson and Kiwa Hieda. Seem to do a lot every time that Western do get the ball. It does seem to be their choice of attack. Just bring the ball forward, see if the forwards can hold it up. Gomez back to Karen Bassis. Out now to Annabelle Martin. Was just going to send it across, and everybody made the run, so wasted opportunity. Blanich. Marr. Still very smart. Nicely blocked away by Faye Bryson, and long ball forward for Hieda. Just over the top. Hieda knocking it forward for Johnson. He's got a slide angle, and that ball across was always going to be cleared away by Paige Haywood. We just needed to be a little bit more patient there, Carly Johnson, or give her teammates just a little bit more time. There's nobody really in the box to get on the end of that. Cheaply given away, so it will be a goal kick. Mariners will be a tough team to beat here. In their last 5, they've only lost 1 game. So, which is interesting because when you do look at the home and away, like this table separately, they've actually been better away from home. Central Coast, as we take a look at that foul, as well, Padawea was certainly getting pulled down by Andy Medwin. they've been better away from home through the totality of the season. However, the last 5 at this stadium, 2 wins, 2 draws and only 1 loss. Langman, ball into the middle of the park. Knocked forward by Cern. Bryson. Nice bit of skill from Faye Bryson, but Jacqueline Savitsky was able to pinch it away, and that pass to Ivani Prakash was too far behind. Martin. Now to Paige Haywood. She's continued the run forward. Out to Badawia. Closed out by Papadopoulos, so throw in. Badawia and Peter Chimis have just switched sides for now, so now it's up to Stacey Papadopoulos to see if she can stop the run of Badawia. Couldn't that time. Ball able to make its way through. Now Kai Simon, ball across the face of goal and palmed away by Dallas State. Kai Simon just had a chance, has been lively. All it's missing is the goal. Take a look at that once again. Read it well, got around it, and then able to be knocked away. Just maybe didn't have enough of the power, but good shot on goal from her. Mariners fans are certainly enjoying it so far. Do feel like the closer of the 2 sides to scoring and breaking the deadlock. Martin, high, deep ball. And Karambassis can't head it back on goal. Still Karambassis. Closely followed by Cerna Prakash, but able to get the ball away. Papadopoulos did nicely to win the ball back. Playing it to Hieda, knocks it down for Prakash. Still Lavani Prakash. A lot of traffic ahead of her. Able to find Alana Cern. And only now as far as Badawia. So coming back, Badawia, long range effort. Dallas State always saw the ball, saw the flight of it. Didn't need to do much, ended up being a comfortable get in the end. Prakash. To Medwin, but not able to control it. Now Badawia. Still Badawia coming really deep to collect the ball. Paige Haywood. Out to Bryson. Closed out by Savitsky and knocked away by Grace Smart. So what can Western United do? The ball back. Back heel from to Savitsky. Nice heads up play. It's really difficult at the moment. Anytime Western United want to make their way forward, it just feels like everything keeps getting blocked. It's not all there. Savitsky knocking it forward for Carly Johnson. Closely followed by Gomez. Still Johnson. Johnson winding up for a long-range effort and comfortable in the end for Sarah Langman. Might be just a little bit of the frustration. Really like not getting a lot of chances, so just going to take it well wide. Sarah Langman just practicing the diving. Back to Langman. Karambassis. The pass from Garlich. Ended up finding Badawia. Looked like he was going to find the boot of a Western United player. Martin making her way inside. Now Simon to Badawia. Amy Medwin able to steal it away and just knocks it forward, but certainly needed to be a lot calmer in that situation. Just giving the ball cheaply back to the Mariners. Just under 15 minutes left in this first 45 at Industry Group Stadium. Grace Ma knocking it forward for Kiwa Hieda, who certainly looked to be off, and Benjamin agrees. She had just gone slightly earlier. It was a good idea, but just too quick in the movement. Langman, high ball forward for Trimmers. Knocks it away. Here is Kai Simon. Been a good addition for this Central Coast Mariners side since her introduction. It's been really contributing with the goals as well. Scored 3 so far in her 8 games. This is her 9th. Gomez back to Waterloo. Martin playing it across, trying to find Kai Simon. That ball was just a little bit too short. Flanage able to keep it in play, but closely followed by Peter Trimmis, who's going to win the ball back. Trimmis out now to Bryson. 1-on-1 with Flanage. Inside, back out now to Gomez. Garlich. Closely shadowed by Grace Ma, finally able to get the cross in. And Prakash is just going to knock it as far away from her goal as possible. But it will be recycled. Jasmine Waterloo. It's the feet of Badawia. Hieda knocking for Savitsky, so a chance to break forward. Now Carly Johnson, 1-on-1 with Karen Bassis. Still Carly Johnson, back on the inside. Long range effort, straight into the hands of Langman. Play there from Carly Johnson. Certainly ambitious, but needed to make the most of it. And all you can ask is for it to be on target. You never know what could happen. A comfortable catch in the end. Badawia to Waterloo. Martin. And that's a dangerous pass given away cheaply. And too heavy with the pass from TJ Flanage. The need, if it was perfect, you can really see Carly Johnson being able to create something with it, but it just would have had too much on it. So it's going to make it difficult. Peter Trimmis. Now Garlich. Out to Martin. Looking for some options on that far side. Bryson made the run, but Grace Ma got there first and then was fouled in the process. A really smart heads-up play from Grace Ma, and having some few words for Faye Bryson as well. Grace Ma felt the hands in her back and said, we're going to take a pause. Faye Bryson, former NWSL player, smart addition for this Central Coast Mariners side. So many of those players have played together in the NPL in Sydney, where Emily Husband was coaching, but so a good core group of players, but some of those more experienced players like Faye Bryson coming into this side, as well as Taryn King, have been really great and made it a lot easier, this transition for these Mariners players. That is why they'll be playing in their first final series since the second season in the competition, which was happened to their last. And here's Western United trying to play quickly, but given away cheaply. Garlich. Ball forward for Badawia now. Papadopoulos, only player there, still Badawia. Tries to go back on the inside, but forgot the ball. Back out now to Martin. Waterloo. Karen Bassis. I've got to say, in the end, that was really nicely done by Stacey Papadopoulos. Looks like for a moment she didn't have a chance, but did really nicely to recover defensively. Forced this Mariners side to retreat as Langman. Long ball forward to Bryson, who just tries to play it into the centre of the park and goes over the heads of everybody, but Papadopoulos wasn't going to leave that to chance. Asking for some more. And a good first half from her side, but really feel like they need a goal just to solidify what they've done. Medwin, nice ball forward for Hieda, and Langman quick off her line, quick to the ball. Tried to play quickly, but Langman was even quicker off her line. The ball over the top. Nice Simon. Shoved Grace Maher, and you take a look at that. Amy Medwin, nicely done with the deception with the pass, but Hieda just got beat. That's what kind of play you want to see if you are Western United. You can see well over double the final third entries, only 11 for Western United, but 25 for the Mariners, and some really great chances as well for the Mariners. A couple of crosses early on in this contest. Kai Simon had that chance that was tipped onto the crossbar by Dallas State. But a busy first half in this game. Trimus able to be taken away by Taranto. Ball did go out off Peter Trimus, so now Carly Johnson. The pass a little bit too heavy, but finds Grace Smart. Prakash slicing that ball and asking a lot of Amy Medwin, who's done well to keep it in play. Hieda back out to Medwin, and now Jacqueline Savitsky, and Langman once again quick to the ball. Those quick passes, it's exactly what you want to see. Amy Medwin been a part of it a few times now. Sarah Langman doing well to read the game. Prakash heads it forward. Taken away by Prakash in the same instance. Hieda. And had gone once again slightly early, Kiwa Hieda. It's been building here in the last couple of minutes. Western United looking a little bit more threatening going forward. To be consistent. Sides. It's only one for the Mariners, and that's two of those by lady on screen, Kiwa Hieda. Prakash. I think there was potentially a foul there, but referee Rebecca Durcal disagrees. Papadopoulos. Medwin. Up against Waterloo. Still Amy Medwin. Stops. Comes back the other way, but that ball knocked away. Back to Papadopoulos. Savitsky. Out to Hieda. Carly Johnson making a run in the middle. There is Carly Johnson. Able to get the ball. Back to goal though. Out to Vlanich. To Prakash, and the ball knocked away from Avani Prakash. And now all about Awea. That ball is just stopped, and there is Carly Johnson, who slipped through the defence but can't get the ball under control. Just happened so quickly. Carly Johnson looked to be through on goal, but just forgot the ball behind her. Very smart, able to intercept the pass before it reaches Trimus. Still Mark. Vlanich. Kiwa here would go on slightly early, but Jasmine Waterloo would have read it quickly anyway. Garlich. Out now to Bryson. Go out of play for another throw-in. So not long left in this first 45 minutes. Can either side break this deadlock before half-time? Good contest between two sides who we're going to see in the finals, looking to get the 3 points and secure the hosting rights. It's here that Mariners active support really getting involved and amongst it, trying to urge this side on. So we love about the Liberty A-League competition, these active supporters coming out and supporting, and Western United got their own really cool crew in the Western Court. There's that ball. Able to be saved by Grace Marr. Bryson to Karen Bassis. Langman. And that pass from Sarah Langman was given the ball cheaply back to Western United in the final third. So Risky just got her ball stuck. Now the other way for the Mariners. Trimmis. Fades one, Simon. Tried to spray it out the other way for Badawia, but pass a little bit shallow. Cern. Pieta. Back to Medwin. Pieta continuing her run. Medwin making her way inside. Pass slightly off from Vani Prakash. Bryson. We'll stay down this side. Smith happy to head into half-time, 0-0, particularly under with the pressure her side faced early in this contest, but this result means that no matter what, Western United will stay above the Central Coast Mariners this week if this game is to stay 0-0. Badawia. Hayward. A bit too strong with the pass, so Western United. Chance with 2 minutes added on in this first half to build something, and that ball dangerous from Mara across to Cern, who just sends it forward for Medwin. Still Amy Medwin and Badawia. So just knocked the ball into her path, but it will be the Mariners, and it looked like there was a foul there from Melissa Taranto, and referee Rika Drakau agrees. So set piece opportunity. So take a look at that challenge. Just clumsy coming together in the end. Annabelle Martin, who's been so good with her deliveries in the first half, won't be taking this one, and will be Anka Garlich over the ball with Faye Bryson. So what can they deliver as we close out the first half? Ball into a nice area, and it just goes through everybody. Just looked like everybody lost sight of the ball momentarily, and it just found its way out. Certainly looked like they were targeting Kaya Simon, and then don't know if maybe the movement of Alana Cern just caught her off. Johnson to Prakash, not able to control it, so given away to Paige Haywood. Now coming through the middle, but knocked away. Back out to Bryson. Trimis. Bryson once again. And straight at the feet of Grace Smart. He's just going to play it across to Savitsky, who's able to get past Annabelle Martin. Jacqueline Savitsky got Amy Medwin coming to help. Got Hieda through the middle. Uses Medwin on the outside. Was able to get a cross in and it was knocked out of play, but there won't be enough time for that corner. It's been a lively first 45 minutes of football here in Gosford between two sides who are playing to guarantee their hosting rights. But at half-time, it is Central Coast Mariners 0, Western United 0. It's been really good 45 minutes between these two sides. Kai Simon certainly had the best chance of the half as we take a look at Ola Badawia nicely to come back in and out. And this was the chance. Nice looping ball. Kaya got her head to it, but Alyssa Dallas State got it off the line. And this chance absolutely out of nothing. Faye Bryson almost gifted Western United a goal in this contest, and these are some of the Western United fans' reaction. They were almost shocked by it, wasn't expecting it. It was Daniela Garlich driving in a really nice, good defensive bit of play from Ivani Prakash to stop that. Peter Trimis was also lively, but Simon not able to head that ball on target. But all to play for in the second half between these two sides as orange effort from Ola Badawia was calmly collected by Alyssa Dallas State. And then on the other end, Carly Johnson through the middle, fizzing ball forward, but Sarah Langman right behind it, saw it the whole way through. Lots of chances, lots to play for in the second half. We'll be back after this half-time break, and we'll take a look at the stats. Central Coast Mariners comfortably with the majority of it, and they had most of the shots and the shots on target. They'd be a little bit disappointed to head into half-time, not a goal up, but still another 45, and they got Ergamar along the bench as well. Will we see her in the second half? between the Central Coast Mariners and the Western United. It's 0-0 after the break, and all to do for both these sides. Central Coast Mariners probably had the better of the first half, had the majority of the possession, most shots, most final third entries, but they weren't able to break the deadlock. And for Western United and their fans, they'd be pretty pleased with the performance so far. Obviously, so many changes they've had to experience, and so many difficult points throughout the recent weeks. So far, they've kept it 0-0, and they've had some chances of their own. Not as clear cut, but still in this contest. Half-time, but I'll just double check which side it's for. Both teams, there's Amy Medwin and there's Carly Johnson up against Rolla Bataware. If we compare those two number 10s, Carly Johnson and those total shots around about the same, accurate passes around about the same, but it does feel like Batawia's had a little bit more support when she's headed into the final three. She's been facilitating a lot more, whereas Carly Johnson, every time she's had the ball, does feel like she's had to shoot. And there is Ergamal, who has come on. So, just have a double check, but I think it may be Kaya Simon who's departed the field for Ergamal. So, Ergamal, leading scorer for this side, 8 goals to her name. And we are good to go here in the second half. So that's a good addition to have if you're the Central Coast Mariners. Player of no calibre on the bench. So, Simon onto the bench. Faye Bryson now. Can't get it past TJ Vlanich. There is Faye Bryson looking for an outlet. Sends it across into the path of Ergamal, but Papadopoulos just watches it as it goes to Dallas State. Ma sends it forward for Blanich, but intercepted and cleared long by Langman. And it does look like Emma Robers has also made her way on for Western United, so I'll double check to see who she's come on for. Medwin to Papadopoulos. Prakash. Medwin once again, a little bit heavy with the touch. Hieda. Papadopoulos tries to send it across, but intercepted. Pulled back there, it looked like Bianca Garlich. The referee agrees. Take a look at that. Emma Robers a little bit too strong. One of her first challenges in the game. So Emma Robers is come on in replacement of Carly Johnson, which is a bit surprising. Johnson did look to be one of their most attacking threats, but see how this front looks for Western United. Gomez. Waterloo. And intercepted before it reaches Ergamal. Robers. Taranto. Heavy touch. Immediately closed out by Ergamal and free kick awarded. Easy one to call. Neither side have settled into the second half just yet. Very back and forths. Mariners fans totally getting involved. Ergamal blocked by Papadopoulos. And Kiwahieda had once again drifted offside. Just needs to time her run a little bit better. Kiwahieda had some good chances, but just been slightly early, and the limited chances that Western United are getting, need to be more precise as that ball finds space, and Ergamal running onto it. Still Ergamal, pulled back by Medwin, and Rebecca Durkow doesn't call the foul. It certainly looked like Ergamal was clearly pulled. As you take a look at that again, and there is a tug of the shirt, and maybe Rebecca Durkow is saying that she went down a little bit too easy, but gotta say, you take a look at that replay, does look like a free kick should have been awarded. Ergamal tries to feed it through for Badawia, but too strong with that pass. There is confirmation. Ergamal did make her way on for Kai Simon. I'm not sure if there was an injury or anything, but it's a good substitution if you've got available to you if you're Emily Husband. And there is Kelly Johnson as well, off for Emma Robers. Trimis, a little bit of traffic. Prakash comes away with the ball. Vlanic setting it forward for Hieda. Once again, back to Prakash. Now Savitsky got Medwin out wide. Uses her. Annabelle Martin closely following. Still Amy Medwin, that ball knocked back. And Annabelle Martin, I'm sure she got bumped, but I don't know if she got bumped with that much force. So it was a nice jump in the end. Certainly a foul, but add a little sauce to it at the end. Doesn't hurt. As rightfully so, Medwin, you've always got to protest. It's never that bad. Fans enjoying the night out here for a club that has had a good last 2 years. Been in the league last season in the men's competition, and then returning back in the women's comp, and now making the finals. It's been a nice place to be down at the Central Coast. Langman out to Karen Bassis. Couldn't get it past Vlanic. Waterloo. Hayward. There's no one up front. Not to reach that past at least. Cern. Need to get that ball. Gomez, closely followed by Emma Robers. Able to find some helping Faye Bryson. Now Karen Bassis back to Faye Bryson. Trimis. Ball still in play. Waterloo. Martin. Langman just going to fizz it. That ball back to Martin, who's done well to actually get the angle. That pass straight to Papadopoulos. Savitsky. Medwin. That ball into the box, and Langman, as we've seen her do throughout the entire game, get off her line quickly, shut down any opportunities. Garlich, one-on-one with Cern, and that's a nice ball through for Peter Trimmis. Got Ergamal streaming in, and Medwin able to get a boot on it, send it back. Now Savitsky into the middle of the park for Hieda, but Jasmine Waterloo coming away with it in the end. Badawia, Haywood, Gomez, out to Bryson. Waterloo just gonna chip it over, and Peter Trimmis just a little bit off after that initial header back. Just take a look at that from Peter Trimmis. It was a good ball in, it just everybody had already gone, already departed the station. So it'll be a Western United throw in, and well, Martin cannot believe it. Savitsky, Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos. Cern. Taranto is fouled, so Taranto not having the easiest 50th game. Hasn't seen the ball too often in advanced areas as she'd like, and that was a strong challenge as well. Cern. As far as Waterloo. Badawia. Ergamal now. Got Peter Trimmis on the other side. And just that touch. Made sure she ran out of time. And that bump from Bianca Garlich is deemed a foul. And Western United get going really quickly anyway, so doesn't leave too much time for the protests. And now Gomez sending it across and taken away by Cern before it can reach Ergamal. And now could Western United be in through here? TJ Vlanic, Savitsky coming to support. Still Vlanic has to stop, go back the other way, and blocked away by Annabelle Martin. Hasn't gone out of play yet. That was a dangerous moment for Western United in behind the Mariners' defence. Just couldn't find that follow-up pass. Vlanic, one-on-one against Waterloo. That ball across, and Prakash just wasn't there big enough to actually make use of it. Play, so Langman. Martin. Back to her keeper. Now Karen Bassis. And Mariners certainly dominating in the passing stats. Certainly had more opportunity. Really they restricted to counter-attacking chances for Western United in this contest. Very physical. Ma. Robers. Cern. Medwin. Heavy touch. Knocked away by Medwin, but only as far as Papadopoulos. He's going to send it back to Dallas Day, and Ergamal there to try and block any of those passing outlets. Medwin flicks it back, collected by Gomez. And Waterloo did nicely Need to deceive Kiwa Hieda and get away from her. Hayward, Karen Bassis. Almost 15 minutes in this second 45. Still 0-0 in this game. As I mentioned, a win from either of these sides will secure them hosting rights. A draw may still be enough in the end, but it will rely on whatever happens in the following games in terms of Melbourne Victory, Western Sydney Wanderers and Newcastle. Strong challenge in the middle of the park. So it is our kid, Annalise Rasmussen, is going to make her way on for midfielder Paige Hayward. So certainly an attacking change from Emily Husband. Wants all 3 points. Rasmussen, goal scorer, real threat. Had some moments this season. Bryson plays it short. Long range effort into the middle of the box and headed away by Papadopoulos. Take a look at that again as Papadopoulos made sure no chance of clean, easy header for Bianca Garlich. Martin to send this ball in. Played short. Back to Martin. Sends the cross in and just mistimed the jump. In there, everybody. Ball back in. Still. And Dale State does come away with it in the end. So Prakash, who certainly was fouled by Bianca Garlich. It's just a coming together, a collision there. Nothing intentional. Rani Prakash, one of the youngest players in the competition. First season in the Liberty A-League. What to expect from such a young player, 17 years of age. Just gonna, looks like she'll be able to continue to play, but she is hobbling, so we'll see if she's able just to run it off, or if Kat Smith is forced to make second change of the evening. Gomez. Cern. Papadopoulos. Straight back. Savitsky able to get ahead to it. Still Savitsky, but Garlich was there to intercept. Martin. Ball played forward, clear for Trimis, but intercepted by Ma. That deflection has just gone straight back to Alana Cern, so works out for Western United if they can work their way out of trouble. But it will be just a throw in. Papadopoulos. Savitsky. Amy Medwin did well to shield the ball away. Now she has a little bit of space up ahead. Still Medwin up against Waterloo. Got Hieda coming through the middle. Ball across. Emma Robers. It is TJ Flanich. And that ball just over the crossbar. TJ Vlanich, with that effort, Amy Medwin did really well in this initial part of the play to shoot it away, and then that ball across. TJ Vlanich had a lot of space on that other side, and then over the crossbar, but best chance of the second half, that's for sure. Langman just sending it as deep as possible. Then we'll come back through Alana Cern. And Badawia able to win the ball. Now Ergamal got Rasmussen there as help. Still Rasmussen, and just got a little bit too far underneath the ball. At least Rasmussen. Setup was not right. Maybe just had a little bit too much time on her hands to think about what she was going to do. Two substitutes combining. Just got a little bit too far underneath it. Bryson. Wardlow. Badawia. Knocking it forward, intercepted by Taranto. Prakash, Savitsky. Maha. Ball into space for TJ Vlanich, but Karen Bassis was there, ready and waiting. Savitsky. Taranto. Now that's Papadopoulos. Got a little bit of space out here on this right-hand side. Medwin. Forcing Martin back. Now Medwin back on the inside. Medwin cutting it across. And Vlanich just couldn't get there in time. Created a little bit of an angle for herself. Amy Medwin, who's been promising lively throughout this contest. Had some really nice passes in the first half that almost had some teammates through, but it was good goalkeeping from Sarah Langman off her line to break up those passages of play. And now Taranto playing it forward, too heavy with the pass. Wardlow. Martin. Garlich. Karen Bassis out to Faye Bryson now. Back to Karen Bassis. Garlich. Martin. Badawia able to create a little bit of separation with Papadopoulos. Badawia goes to the line, and Papadopoulos able to knock it away. Martin. Trimis. Gomez. Back to Waterloo. Karen Bassis. Taranto able to spin away from Faye Bryson. Now Melissa Taranto just going to force it as wide as possible. Wait for some teammates to get in the middle of the box. Slows down. Hieda. Swings it across to Amy Medwin. This may actually work out well for Western United as Medwin just tries to knock it past opposite number 5 in Annabelle Martin, but cleared away by Langman. Still the Mariners, majority of the possession in this contest. Just haven't been able to create as much in this second half as they did in the first. Martin, back to Garlich. See some substitutions. It looks like it's going to be Julia Sato and Cara Di Demizio coming on. We'll see who they come on off for. So last we've seen of Amy Medwin, really good shift from the defender, and Kiwa Hieda as well. Last we've seen of her this evening. So, what can the young Kira Di Demizio do for Western United? Third of the game in the competition. Cern to Robers. Haven't seen too much of Emma Robers since she's come on in this game. Vlanich. Too much on that pass. So like for like change with Sato and Medwin. Medwin obviously made a return this season back from that ACL injury she suffered last season. Ergamal, quick play, but intercepted by Papadopoulos, who's given away cheaply to Rasmussen, who wasn't going to finish, who wasn't going to miss that. Really disappointing in the end by Stacey Papadopoulos, and a gifted goal to Annalise Rasmussen. Substitute making her way on. Cool as you like. Just had to pick a side of Dallas State. There wasn't really much she could do in the end. And Rasmussen gets her third goal of the season. Take a look at that again. Papadopoulos had read it well initially, and then that pass was straight to Rasmussen. Cool as you like. Ended up being really easy in the end. She knew it straight away, and Dallas State went one way and Rasmussen went the other. So that's the goal that separates the two sides now here at Industry Group Stadium. Central Coast Mariners will feel they probably deserve the lead in the totality of this game, but Western United have been the better of the two sides in the second half. So it's a substitute who changes the game. Now what can Western United do? They've been one of the best sides in the competition of scoring in the latter portion of a game. Really dangerous. So right now, yes, Cern able to get the ball away. 37 points for the Central Coast Mariners. As we see that challenge against Strong one from Alana Cern, who is already on a yellow card from a challenge in the first half. So it's Central Coast Mariners who have leapfrogged now Western United into third place. Western United can still host a final even if they are to lose this game. They need some help from the teams below them, but still plenty of time left in this contest. Some twists and turns. That ball out to Vlanich. Still Vlanich continuing her run, and Langman stretched out for it, able to collect. Trimis do well, and then that quick pass, and Papadopoulos just outstretched leg, just couldn't control that pass. He knew exactly what she wanted to do, but just an unfortunate circumstance gifted the goal really to Rasmussen. Waterloo. Robers. Peter Trimis, nicely done. Anderson once again. Having to block that path. Papadopoulos. Bryson. Carabasses. So at the moment, if it all stays the same, let's say hypothetically Western Sydney Wanderers and Melbourne Victory get a draw, which is all those sides needs. That ball's played forward. Dallas State overran it. Insert sends it off. Get back to the finals picture. Another break of play. So Dallas State was very chaotic there in the box. As that ball was played in, just collided with Ergamal and went over the top, and lucky for her, the defenders were right behind her. Put up the play, and I don't think even Alana Stone knew anything about it as it came off her head. Strong challenge in the middle of the park as well. Martin into the box. Garlich not able to come away with the ball. Prakash quickly to Taranto. Savitsky. Got Sato making a run on this right-hand side. Savitsky continuing her run forward. Still Savitsky, now out to Sato. Sends the cross into the box, and there was nobody there on the end of it. Rasmussen, back to Bryson. And Flanich not able to keep it in play. So, here's the Central Coast Mariners sitting in third at the moment. Will also stay the same. Sydney Wanderers and Melbourne Victory just getting a draw. They would play Melbourne Victory here in the first week of finals, and Western United would host the Western Sydney Wanderers, but it could all change. Well, Western Sydney and Melbourne Victory have also got a battle on their hands, both needing to get at least a result to keep out Newcastle Jets, who sit in 7th at the moment. An impressive win over Melbourne Victory last weekend has set up this thrilling finals picture. They've got a battle of their own. No Isabel Nino available to them in that contest after she got a red card. Fiery little instance with her and Emily Gilnick. Taranto. Sato. Papadopoulos. Asking for the run from Savitsky, who's found herself a little bit of space. And an angle, sends that cross in. Through the back, Vladic. And Langman out there to force the save. These two coming together. Tito Vladic just found herself a little bit of space on that opposite side. Left-hand side, and saw Savitsky sent that cross through, and there was Robers couldn't get ahead to it, but Vladic, maybe that touch was a little bit too heavy and pulled her too close. few words. Chiara Di Domizio. Played short for Prakash. Out to Vlanic. Sends that cross into the box. Nobody could get ahead to it. And Black. Trimis. Intercepted by Robers. Back to Melissa Taranto. He's just going to send the cross into the box. There is TJ Vlanic, and there is Avani Prakash. And a good save by Sarah Langman. And there's a player down for the Central Coast Mariners. What a frantic few moments. Bodies on the line. Needed to force to stop. Melissa Taranto's ball into a dangerous area, very inviting for TJ Vlanic, and that touch was just slightly too far ahead of her and too far of Avani Prakash to really get the decisive boot to it, to get it past Sarah Langman. Melissa Taranto, good ball into the box. And Faye Bryson was just caught standing and gave the lead and the run-up to TJ Vlanic. We are going to see some substitutions. See who's going to come on. Faye Bryson. Good in this game. Herself in the way. So, straight to Annabelle Martin. Badawia. Haven't seen too much of her in the second half, but finds Elise Rasmussen, but not before Grace Smart could get a boot to it and clear it away. Once again, really good defensive work. I'm just going to send it forward and too much on it. So easy as you like for Sarah Langman. Not too long left in this contest. Western United need to find something in this game if they want to get anything out of this contest. Trimis leaving it for Badawia, but she left it behind. Savitsky. And that shot on goal by Chiara Di Domizio has made it all square here at Industry Group Stadium. That's exactly what they needed. And a substitute as well, who's come on and just got her side back in this game. May just have secured them an all-important point. Jacqueline Savitsky was allowed to work her way forward, and a nice ball forward for Chiara Di Domizio to get her first ever goal in the competition. What a time to score that. A defence that's been hard to break throughout the competition. Able to get a crucial goal. Fantastic to see. Lucy Richards is going to make her way on for Avani Prakash. And some other substitutions for Central Coast Mariners. I believe Alexia Karastal and Sophie Benanovic have made their way on. See who have come off for them. Taranto. Sato. By Martin. Sending it back to Karen Bassis. Too heavy with the pass.
Take it off!
The other way, there's Lucy Richards. Fanny Prakash made her way off Lucy Richards. That's confirmation of the back one for West United. Cross intercepted by Martin. Trimmers. On the inside. Cern clears it away. This 1-2. Shot on goal by Gomez. Collected by Dallastay.
Hey, Jackie! Manage the game now! Manage the game!
Yeah. Manage the game, and there is Mladenovic on for Garlich. Middle of the park. Ergamal. Taken away by Robers. Savisky now. Can they get another one late in this contest, Western United? Sato sending it in the box. High ball over the head of Richards. Vlanic able to keep it in play. Now she just sends the cross. There is the goal scorer. Di Damazio couldn't get on goal. There's Rolla Badawia, who'd made her way off for Shakara Stahl. Ball into the box, and I've seen so many young players make their debut in this competition or get more regular game time. Been so intriguing. All these clubs, and it's fantastic to see another youngster on their third appearance, their first ever goal. Sato blocks that ball. Very intense game. Lots to play for. 3 points. Secures home final. And if you're able to win that, take on Melbourne City or Sydney FC. It's Rasmussen. It's called for a foul a little earlier. She can't believe it. So take a look at that challenge once again. Cern, heavy touch, and then I think Rasmussen certainly has a case. It looks like Alana Cern may have just ran into her in the end. She definitely got a heavy touch and then made the most of it and may have deceived slightly referee Rebecca Durkow. Still on the ground, Cern. Chiara Di Marzio must be her family. I feel very strong in saying that, and if I'm wrong, what a great set of fans. I feel really confident in that assumption. Take for her and her family. Either way. out to Savitsky. To the touchline, sends it across. Langman able to collect. Sato was maybe pulled down. The play continues. Stay with Western United. Husband asking the side just to push up, restrict the area that they have. Sato can't flick it too far forward. Be another throw in for Western United. Let's stay deadlocked here between these two sides. Sato able to come away with it. Richards, it's a little bit too much on it. Foul off the ball. Papadopoulos just going to continue play. That ball right over a teammate. Martin. Trimis not able to get the contact and send that ball away. 4 minutes added on in this contest. Sato. Savitsky. As far as Karastal. Savitsky. Sato keeping it in play for Western United. Can they create a good chance for themselves? Coming out on the other side for Rasmussen. Stopped by Grace Marr. Still Marr. It's pulled back. So, free kick awarded in a dangerous area. Grace Marr just out holding her ankle. Just stepped on there by Isabel Gomez. It was intentional, but certainly caught her. Can Western United capitalise on this play? Been better, certainly, in the second half than they were in the first. More opportunities. Or can the Central Coast Mariners hold on and be as good as they've been all year season defensively? Only conceded 24 goals all season, second best in the competition. Vlanich, high ball into the box, falls out opposite side, low. Sends it forward. Ergamar running side by side with Sato. And it will be the Mariners' ball. All these technical areas really feeling every kick of the ball. Gomez. Wasteful. Allows Western United to reset. Stay, send it as far as she can. Langman under pressure, only as far as Vlanich. Heads it forward. Richards won't be able to reach it in time. And there isn't much time left in this contest. And could that be a very crucial point if Western United are able to hold on? To get them above the Central Coast Mariners once again. On 36 points, so they won't be able to reach Melbourne City, and that was always a long shot. The goal difference was astronomical, but they currently sit in third place Long range effort from Savitsky. Wide of goal. Good performance from Jacqueline Savitsky, particularly in the second half. But Western United sitting third. They need to rely on whatever happens in those other games to determine what will happen. There is Di Domizio back on the inside. Long range effort and actually not that far off, hitting the roof of the very top of the net. She's been good, the youngster. She's come on, able to just gets a little bit of space from Jasmine Waterloo. Did well in the end to just put her under a little bit of pressure and have her off balance when she took that strike. Trimis. Now Peter Trimis sending it through for Ergamal and timely deflection away. Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos just going to send it long, and there's can't be that much time left, and there isn't. It ends up all square here at Industry Group Stadium, courtesy of that youngster who scored her first ever goal in the Liberty A-League competition, Chiara Di Domizio, and Annalise Rasmussen, another youngster for the Central Coast Mariners. Got the scoring underway, was gifted a pass from Stacey Papadopoulos and wasn't going to miss that. But a really good battle between these two sides. And now they have to wait and see what the other results will be to determine where they'll play and who they will play in the finals. So Dallas State didn't have too much to do. Kat Smith, doesn't really matter. She'll be coaching her first ever finals game with Western United. But a good performance from both sides. Time to regroup, watch the rest of the games this weekend, figure out exactly what they want to do. And Emily Husband preparing for her first ever finals campaign as well. But it ends here. Central Coast Mariners 1, Western United 1. And we'll take a look at the goals that got us underway in this game. And Peter Trimis playing it forward. Stacey Papadopoulos just miscues that pass and was straight into the path of Annalise Rasmussen, and Alana Cern was too far off, and Rasmussen peaked one way, Alistair went another, and that opened the scoring for the Central Coast Mariners. And it looked like with all the chances they had, they finally got their reward. They were going to secure the 3 points, but it wasn't to be. Jacqueline Savitsky leading, and there is the youngster, Chiara Di Domizio, who slotted away her first ever goal in the competition. Savitsky has had a world of space to keep going forward and time that pass to perfection, and that youngster wasn't going to miss it. Fantastic goal, with her left foot. Beautiful effort, and it certainly is her family. If it is not, they are the ultimate bestest of fans. But a really good, fun evening of football here in Gosford. Central Coast Mariners having the majority of the possession, but the shots on target ended up being 4 apiece, and maybe they were that chance that there are some of those chances they couldn't get in the first half. But all that matters, it is ends 1-1, and both these sides will have to wait until after the final game to figure out where they will be playing in the first week of finals. But I have been Stuart Frimpong. Thank you for joining me, and as always, keep watching the Liberty A-League. Kai Simon's got her hands up. Badawia cuts back outside. Really nicely done. Sends across. Couldn't get the contact in the reset. Now Bryson just sends it in. And there is Kai Simon headering on goal, but can't get the one. Johnson can't get that pass. Bryson, and it goes in. Can't get that pass on one. Johnson can't get that pass. Bryson, and it goes inside. And coming away with his Garlich. Still Garlich continuing her run. Under pressure from Pikash. Real out wide to Trimis. One-on-one with Menace. Medwin and out wide to Trimis. One-on-one with Menace. Medwin and Kai Simon did get ahead to it, but couldn't get it on time. Now as far as Badawia. So coming back, Badawia, long-range effort. Now as far as Badawia. So coming back, Badawia, long-range effort. Now Carly Johnson. One-on-one with Karen Bassis. Still Carly Johnson. Back on the inside. Long-range effort. Straight into the hands of Langman. Now Carly Johnson. One-on-one with Karen Bassis. Still Carly Johnson. Back on the inside. Long-range effort. Straight into the hands of Langman. Visky. Amy Medwin did well to shield the ball away. Now she has a little bit of space up ahead. Still Medwin up against Waterloo. Got Hieda coming through the middle. Ball across. Emma Robers. It is TJ Flanich. Visky. Amy Medwin did well to shield the ball away. Now she has a little bit of space up ahead. Still Medwin up against Waterloo. Got Hieda coming through the middle. Ball across. Emma Robers. It is TJ Flanich. Emma Robers. It is TJ Flanich. Win the ball. Now Ergamal. Got Rasmussen there in as help. Still Rasmussen and Ergamal. Got Rasmussen there in as help. Still Rasmussen and just got a little bit too far underneath.